Welcome back. I thought today I'd give you an overview of what I call the Robin Williamson tuning of C, G, C, G, C, D. It's not a lesson as such, it's just to give you an overview of what the tuning's capable of. I call it Robin Williamson tuning as a shorthand. It's clearly not his tuning. Many other really good artists have used it. Nick Jones was using it in the 70s. It's on Penguin Eggs quite extensively, and the highlight of that album for me is Cannadio, which is played in this tuning. Tabs of that are available elsewhere on the internet, and I think that's probably one of the best pieces of English folk guitar playing I'm aware of. It's just gorgeous, it's lovely. So to get a C chord, you need to put your finger on the top string on the 2nd fret, and that'd be C major. If you move it back one note, you get C minor, and that opens up a whole series of bar chords. So if you bar on the 2nd, that's going to be your D, so that's D major, D minor, go up to the 5th fret, it's F, F major, F minor, go up 2 chords to the 7th, 2 frets to the 7th, and it's your G chord. That's G. Go down, so you've got your finger on the 8th fret of the top string. That's G minor. Move the whole shape up one, and you've got an A minor chord. You've got another series of chords based on the G. So the basic G is open top string, 2, open, 2, open, open. You can put your finger on the 4th fret of the 3rd string. So if you put your 4th finger on the 4th fret, that's your G chord. Bring it down 1, and that's your G minor chord. So you can move it up. So that would be, move the whole thing up there, from there to there. So it's 2, 4 and 5 on the 5th, 4th and 3rd strings. There's your A minor. So that's A, B. So if you move it up to the 5th, so your 5, 7 and 8, it's a C minor. Some you got down there, but different. Move it up to, you've got D minor. So most chords you can find in at least 2 places, and there's ways of playing bits of chord that will still sound great even though you're playing 2 or 3 notes together. So it's very able to pick up your chords. If you want to play basic chords, you can find them all up and down the neck in various places. I guess the first way of playing the guitar would be like a chordal style. So in Solo by Sandy Denny, the 3rd line, it goes, I'm waiting but I can't stay long, it's just a lovely day. It's almost got a harp-like effect. So it's waiting but I can't stay long, it's such a lovely day. And you can move up and down the neck playing that sort of chord with a da 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 da. And it lends itself to that. Also, things that other people might play in Dadgad, you can play in this. And just a quick example would be Pentangle, the Maid That's Deep in Love. He goes, I am a maid that's deep in love. So there's that. You can play your melody chord, your melody in the bass, and just strum over the top. If you want to do the more John Renbourn style, you can be the opening to Once I Had a Sweetheart goes. So you get all the mordants in the bass that you would normally get. Can also be used for playing quite complex arrangements and still picks up a lot of the detail, even really mostly it's C and G. So let me give you an example of that you'll probably recognise. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm a-going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real, and nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. Living is easy with eyes closed. Misunderstandings are used to see. It's getting hard to be someone, but all works out. It doesn't matter much to me. And there's a lot of detail in that from the original, and that's just playing chords and being able to put little lines over top and moving basses. And just one last example, again one of the peaks. It's hard to imagine this was worked out in 1963 by Davy Graham when he saw the connection between Irish music and Indian music and came up with She Moved Through the Fair, which is usually played in Dadgad, but you can play it in this tuning. So isn't that gorgeous? Etc. Didn't that sound great? It's just bending the E flat up to an F. I should say, if you're going to go into this tuning, it's probably better to go for a medium gauge or a medium heavy gauge. Otherwise the strings might rattle a bit. You don't need anything too heavy, but just something with a bit of extra muscle for those bass strings. I hope that's been helpful and shown you just how flexible this tuning is and what a great tuning it is, and that's obviously why Robin's chosen to play it for most of his solo career. I hope it's been helpful. I hope it's given you some ideas for your own playing. If you've got any questions or comments, please leave them in the box below. If you like it, then please feel free to tick the like button, and if you want to see more videos like this, then please tick the subscribe button. But that's it for now. I'll say true bye. Bye.